Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? This is your favorite young entrepreneur, truck driver, all that stuff. Lion King coming to you from the yard in Gary. So, I'm gonna make a quick video because I know everybody was interested in about the first Amazon video I did for carriers. If you have not seen it, I'm gonna put the link in the description. So go ahead after you watch this video in length. Go ahead and watch the other video, and so you can get a little bit more detailed information about where I'm coming from. So this video is just gonna be real quick, talking about updating with Amazon, what it's like to do Amazon contracts. So if you have not watched the other video, quick backstory is that I'm a company owner that just got into Amazon contracts. So I've been doing Amazon on the spot market for a year now, and this is 2020's peak season, and I just got into Amazon contracts. So this is my first go around doing that, and I'm gonna just give you guys a quick update about how it's going. I've been doing it since October 22nd-ish. Today is December 9th. Today's December 9th. So yeah, I've been doing it, all that time. So as you see, I'm still doing it. And the update is, it is amazing. Like, Amazon contract, definitely a do so. Like, I know after this week, as of the 19th or the 12th, whatever. As of the 12th, I have no more contracts throughout the year because I didn't want to get contracts over the holiday season because I know I'm not going to work all the days that they want me to work. So, yeah, I can't wait until next year. Amazon contracts has been amazing. Like, as far as profit, amazing as far as the experience, amazing as far as everything that it goes. I've been renting a truck, not this one. This is the truck that I own. But there's another, my driver's in the other truck that I normally use for Amazon that I rent. And I was renting a truck, spending about $800-900 a week on it, as far as just the rental. And even including the truck rental, the fuel, the insurance, everything like that, putting the money aside to buy another truck, put money aside to buy another trailer, I was still profiting about $1,000 to $1,500 a week. Now, when I get a little bit more time and after all this contract stuff is over, I'll show you more. I'll try to go over the numbers. But from the carrier standpoint, Amazon has been amazing, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to for next year to roll around where I can start getting things put together so I can go ahead and do this and, put more trucks on. Give people a chance to be owner operators, get company drivers on that just want to make real good money and tired of dealing with their companies. So, and the best thing about Amazon contract for a carrier is that even though I'm based in Chicago, I can get contracts all over the country. Wherever there's an Amazon facility, I can get contracts all over the country. It does not matter where I'm actually based out of. So next year, I know I'm going to be trying to reach out to different markets and trying to get as many people on to do Amazon contracts as I possibly can, because Amazon has been that lucrative to where I can have owner operators on. And even though I'm not making buku money off the owner operators, it's still enough money to where I can definitely justify the means. So for a carrier, Amazon is just amazing. I see why JB Hunt is doing everything that they can to keep up with their Amazon contracts throughout the year. So kudos to them, because I want that. I'm out here trying to take JB Hunt's contract for Amazon. Let that be known now. For a driver standpoint, Amazon is pretty cool. You get a unique experience as far as checking in and out of warehouses. They have to have you checked in and out within 2 minutes. So that's typically the average time. You pull up, you don't even have to get out your truck most of the time, unless you go into like a facility where they actually go deliver to the houses. You don't have to get out your truck. Most of the time, you just pull up to the gate. They come scan something on your phone, and that's it. So for a driver, Amazon has been pretty cool too. The only down part about doing Amazon is that the work schedule is kind of hectic. So the way that Amazon does their scheduling is, your carrier, if you are a driver or if you're a carrier, whatever, Amazon tells you when you work. So what happens is Amazon gives your carrier a schedule, and then your carrier has to decide how they're going to get that schedule satisfied. So what they do is they send out the schedule for the next week on Friday. So on Friday, you'll know if you're working on Sunday. So they give you that schedule, and the schedule is never really consistent. Since I've been doing it, it's been primarily at night, starting around 4, 5, 6 in the evening, getting off at like 7 at night on the schedule. But one thing I will say about Amazon is that they have you scheduled to work 13 hours from terminal to terminal. So meaning that not from your yard, not from leaving from your yard, getting back to your yard, but 13 hours from the time that you get to the first facility to the time you leave the last facility. But in my experience with Amazon, I think from yard to yard, from me leaving my yard to getting back to my yard, I think I average between 10 and 12 hours a day. The only thing that it is just, it sucks doing it at night because I have kids at home, I have family at home. So when I get home, when I'm getting home, pretty much they're about to wake up. So it's kind of a bummer. I short out my sleep because, you know, I want to spend time with them. And I'm not just trying to come home, sleep, then get back up and go right back to the truck without spending no time with them. So, I mean, but that's just really the only down part about doing Amazon, honestly, is that your schedule is sporadic and, you know, you probably are going to be working nights. As far as like the work itself go, the work itself is easy. You just, you know, it's just a lot of drop and hook. Like today I got off last night early, so I went and I picked up this empty that I'm going to take down to Franklin, Indiana, get it loaded, and bring it back to Moni, Illinois. So this is a long trip, but you know, normally I do about 4 or 5 drops a night, you know, stops a night. It's real easy, and then within that time, it's like a lot of downtime. Like I probably get about 3 hours on average, like 2-3 hours on average of downtime throughout a normal shift. And like I said, normally I'm only spending 10 to 12 hours out here, so really I'm only working 8 to 10 hours a day, like physically working, but I'm only gone like 10 to 12 hours, you know, in total. So it's really not that hard. It's really not that bad. Like if you were somebody that were taking online classes where you didn't have to, you know, clock in and be in front of an instructor, this is definitely the opportunity for you to go ahead and get some work done, because you definitely can get it done. You're definitely going to have the time to do so. So all that to say, you know, from the carrier standpoint, Amazon, yeah. From the driver standpoint, Amazon, yeah. The only thing that I will suggest for carriers is that if you are doing Amazon, be smart about your equipment. So this truck is, like I said, this is the truck I own. This is my baby. This is my first truck. However, that truck is set up to be a road truck. It's not really, you know, made to do the back and forth bump around Chicago, you know, 30-minute drive here, 30-minute drive there, stuff like that. You know, 1, it's a manual transmission. 2, I'm paying for the brakes. 3, you know, when you pull into these Amazon facilities, you got to turn your truck off, start it back up. You know, when you do that, you know, you're putting extra wear and tear on your engine. So me personally, I would suggest if you are a carrier, or even if you're on an operator who wants to get into Amazon, it is worth it to just go rent a truck. Like I told you, after payroll and with everything paid for, including putting money up towards savings, I'm profited an additional $1,000 to $1,500 a week. So with that being said, just go and rent another truck so you're not putting wear and tear on your own equipment. Because at the end of the day, you know, you want to keep your road equipment, you want to keep that pristine. You know, you don't want to wear it out. You don't want to be, you know, putting in extra maintenance for brakes, tires, all that other stuff, because you're just doing 30, 40-minute jumps here and there, maybe an hour stretch here and there. You know, you want to keep your equipment up. So, all that to be said, this video is now over. Amazon is great. It has been a blessing to me. I am so glad that I caught the opportunity when it did come to me. I'm glad that I got into these contracts, and it's something I cannot wait to do next year. As a carrier, from a carrier and from a driver perspective, I am geeked and ready to go for next year. Even though it is on the driver's side, it's a little bit more difficult, but I'm still geeked to get into it next year, because even though I won't be driving doing Amazon next year, I'm just ready and I'm putting things in motion now so my drivers can have a better experience, because I came out here with no knowledge really of it, and I just gained all the knowledge on the go and on the fly. So with that being said, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna go make some money. If you have not heard it today, I love you. I believe you can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you just reach out and grab it. This is LK signing off. If you have not done so already, please go ahead, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead, subscribe, hit that bell so that way you know whenever I'm making more videos. Go ahead and like it. And if you're doing Amazon, if you have questions about Amazon, feel free to put it in the comments. My channel is a community. It's a community of entrepreneurs, truck drivers. It does not matter what business you're in. If you're an entrepreneur, there's money out here to be made in all types of areas. So if you know anything about Amazon, whether you're selling things on Amazon, whether you're a carrier or you work for Amazon, if you got any tips about anything Amazon related, go ahead, put it in the comments so we can all learn off of each other. So for real, this is LK signing off. Peace and love.